Ultimately, the goal is to reach a situation where we have an area completely controlled by the IDF, and the entire civilian population of Gaza can go there to receive aid, while Hamas gets nothing. This is part of defeating Hamas, alongside the tremendous military pressure, our massive incursion, essentially taking control of all of Gaza and stripping Hamas of any ability to squander humanitarian aid. This is the plan for war and victory.
The Houthis in Yemen have issued a chilling warning to Israel to evacuate Ben Gurion Airport, warning of a massive missile attack. The warning was issued by senior Houthi official Nasruddin Amir on social media platform X, accompanied by an image marking the exact location of Israel's main airport. Alongside a photo of Ben Gurion Airport, Nasruddin Amir posted on X that missiles will strike Ben Gurion Airport and other Israeli airports in the coming hours. The Houthis claim the strikes are retaliation for Israeli operations in Gaza in alleged attacks on Yemen. Amir claimed the strikes on Israel were a response to the recent escalation against the Gaza Strip in attacks on Yemen. He also cited the naval blockade and closure of Eilat Port, which the Houthis say will remain in place until Israel ends its military campaign in Gaza and lifts the blockade. Overnight Sunday, a Houthi missile was intercepted over central Israel, triggering air raid sirens and flight disruptions. In recent weeks, following a Houthi missile strike near the airport, the IDF has conducted 3 retaliatory strikes on Yemen-based rebel targets in Yemen. Meanwhile, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu posted a video on May 19th announcing full military control of Gaza. He said that Israel would prevent Hamas from looting aid shipments entering the enclave under a new war strategy. That plan, called Operation Gideon's Chariots, signaled an intensification of Israel's ground operations. However, Hamas has denied looting any aid and claimed that the accusation is part of Israeli propaganda to justify continued strikes.
Prime Minister, this morning there is a lot of criticism from the right regarding the humanitarian issue.
Well, that's understandable, but it's important to know the facts before expressing criticism. From the beginning of the war, we said that in order to achieve victory, to defeat Hamas, and to free all our hostages, 2 missions that are intertwined, there is one essential condition. We must not reach a situation of famine, both from a practical standpoint and from a diplomatic one. They simply won't support us, and we won't be able to complete the mission of victory. That's why we decided to provide minimal aid during the war, and of course, we proceeded in this way. Naturally, we discovered that Hamas was looting part of this aid. So we stopped the humanitarian assistance, and together with our American friends, we decided to adopt a different approach. The method involves distribution points, secured by the IDF, which prevent Hamas from accessing them and allow American companies to distribute food and medical aid to the population. This takes time. We are going to set up the first points in a few days and add more as we go along. Ultimately, the goal is to reach a situation where we have an area completely controlled by the IDF, and the entire civilian population of Gaza can go there to receive aid, while Hamas gets nothing. This is part of defeating Hamas, alongside the tremendous military pressure, our massive incursion, essentially taking control of all of Gaza and stripping Hamas of any ability to squander humanitarian aid. This is the plan for war and victory. Now a problem has arisen because we are rapidly approaching the red line, a situation where we could lose control, and then everything falls apart. Our very best friends in the world, senators whom I know as enthusiastic, unwavering supporters of Israel, people I've known for decades, come to me and say this: we are giving you all the assistance to achieve victory, weapons, support for your actions to eliminate Hamas, protection in the Security Council. There is one thing we cannot withstand. We cannot accept images of a massacre or a mass massacre. That is something we cannot bear. We will not be able to support you. And therefore, in order to achieve victory, we must somehow solve this problem. Until we establish these points, and until we build the sterile area under IDF control for the distribution of food and medicine, we need to provide some sort of bridge, a minimal, basic bridge, so that there won't be hunger. This is the situation we are in. We hope to finish everything on time, But we know that right now we are approaching that dangerous point we don't want to reach, and therefore decisions must be made. The difficult decisions, not simple ones, to allow for the completion of victory in this gradual process. It won't be perfect, I'm telling you that already, but it will succeed because we are going to win and we are going to achieve absolute victory.
Prime Minister, regarding the claims that our fighters are hardly doing anything in the Strip and that there is no progress.
What? We have a tremendous war, yes, an intense and tremendous war, and there is progress. We are going to take control of all the areas of the Strip. That's what we're going to do. And another thing, I simply salute the reservists. I salute our regular soldiers. They are doing a great job there, including this morning. We are not giving up, but to do this, we have to do it in a way that won't stop us. The last thing I want is that because of mistakes we make, we won't achieve the main objective. The main objective is to defeat Hamas, that's it. And this is being done through a combination of intense combat and a thoughtful approach on the side of food and medicine. Again, this will take time. In the end, we will complete it, and it won't be perfect at first, but we will achieve absolute victory. Prime Minister, any progress regarding the hostages? We never stop working on this. It's part of the combined victory. Both the release of the hostages and the defeat of Hamas, and defeating Hamas leads to the release of the hostages. Prime Minister, criticism from some ministers about the decision now? Well, that's natural. You know, they make decisions and debate within the cabinet, and it's not easy to make these decisions. It takes leadership to do the right thing that allows us to achieve victory, even when it's not popular, because people don't understand all the considerations. But my responsibility is to lead this war in a way that we achieve victory. And even if it sometimes requires making decisions that the public doesn't understand and that ministers deny, by the way, privately many agree, but under pressure, I understand that. It doesn't matter. I am making the determined decisions to defeat Hamas, to free our hostages, to achieve absolute victory, and I will not give that up. This is one of those decisions. Not an easy one, but a necessary one.